But we're talking about cardio. So what is cardio, first of all? Cardio is any form of exercise that uses your cardiovascular system, basically that raises your heart rate. Anything that raises your heart rate. That's all you need to know for now. There are two main types of cardio. They are LISS and HIIT. Low intensity steady state cardio and high intensity interval training. So two types, we'll call them LISS and HIIT. You need to work out which is best for you, and that'll be through a balance of which you enjoy the most, which works for your body type or your stage. Are you a beginner? Are you advanced? And lastly, which produces the best results. Because at the end of the day, I don't care how much you enjoy it or how bad high intensity makes you feel. What you care about, what I care about, is the results that you're gonna get. So whatever produces the best results, I want you to lean to that form of cardio. For LISS training, you're looking at about 40 to 60 minutes of exercise where your heart rate is at a steady rate the whole time. So a brisk walk or maybe even a very light jog at one continuous pace. The good thing with LISS, it's great for beginners. Anyone can jump out the house and just walk. And honestly, it's very good for just building up your endurance if you are that beginner level athlete. Now, let me give you a benefit of high intensity training. Sorry, I quickly forgot to outline the way that HIIT training looks. So let's say you'd be doing burpees for 45 seconds and then you have an interval of 15 seconds rest and then back to burpees or another exercise. So your heart rate is fluctuating from high to mid-level. It's called EPOC, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. Anytime you're doing any sort of intense training, your body needs to recover. Therefore, for 24 hours post-workout, maybe even more, your body is going to respire, breathe at a higher rate. And that honestly leads to more calories burnt. So with HIIT training, there's definitely some afterburn that comes with it, meaning you're not only burning fat while doing the exercise, but you're also reaping the fruits of your labor by burning fat up to 24 hours after the exercise is done. I just want to quickly break away from the cardio talk and just appreciate this little stream of water. It does look pretty fresh to me, clear. Anyways, in terms of what brings about better results, I'd say high intensity is the one that's gonna burn fat at a more effective rate. But then again, studies don't necessarily point to that fact. So I'm kind of painting a clear picture now for you of both forms of cardio. LISS is long form, you're doing it for about 40 to 60 minutes. It's less intense, it's at a steady pace. It doesn't really require any recovery after the workout and it's very sustainable and it's good to build up your endurance levels. Whereas high intensity training, on the other hand, it's more short form, I'd say 15 to 20 minutes. So it's good for those who have less time in the day. It's more intense, so it does put more stress on the cardiovascular system as well as other parts of the body and will require recovery time on your part and maybe less sustainable. Let's say you're training for a marathon, you definitely go with LISS instead of HIIT, because HIIT, you might get burned out if you're doing too much high intensity training. But you see, there's pros and cons. So I've outlined the two types of cardio. Lastly, I want to give you a little tip, a little trick. I told you I'd be giving you the tips during this journey. A third, I guess you could say, type of cardio, fasted cardio. Best time to do fasted cardio is in the morning because you've already fasted during the night, you haven't ate. So that is the easiest time to do it. Essentially, before your breakfast, go out and do some cardio. It can be LISS, it can be HIIT. It's glorious, it works for me. Now, if I was to refer to the British Journal of Nutrition, I believe, they did a study which concluded that people who do fasted cardio, as opposed to cardio after a meal, burn 20% more fat. So let's say after a month of exercise, you burn 10 pounds of fat just through cardio. If you were doing fasted cardio, that's 12 pounds of fat. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but it fucking is. You need to understand, here is another tip of mine when it comes to fat loss. The devil is in the details. Tweak the little things. It's gonna make a world of difference. So there you have it, my first video on this fat loss journey and how cardio pertains to it. Hopefully that clears some things up in your guys' minds and you start going out there and doing cardio. But before this video ends, I'm quickly gonna show you guys how you would structure your HIIT workouts. Just a little exemplar of how it's done, nothing too long. Enjoy.
Coming in, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, state your name, been dope on flame, I just switched the lanes, damn he did it again, I just flipped the pain, flex, I just wanna win, LABB, who we running with, 2, 2, 3, 3, I'm on 10 again, pump up the action. Bitch, I'm active. If he never heard of been dope, he just napping. Jackson's off the rapping. Keep it on my body, bitch. I'm broke if you asking. Flex. I just wanna win. LABB, who we running with. 2, 2, 3, 3. I'm on 10 again. Okay, alright. Coming in.